Hello everybody, welcome to the tutorial, the famous song SABOR, which you will find some details in the description as usual on my channel. So I've chosen the key of C, and but naturally once you have grasped the harmonies that I'm going to show you, and if you have a digital piano, do not hesitate to use the transpose or transposition depending on the model you have to adjust your voice in the key that suits you. They're also made for that, and your manual will tell you how to do it if you don't know, but it's always very simple. So the original key, the key of Luis Miguel sung in B flat is in B flat, like Doris Day, because an English version will be following in this channel, not yet, but in the future, and a French version also sung by Julio Iglesias in F sharp. But and then you can make a mix if you want, because it will be always all the song will be on the C, in the key of C, and this is only the lyrics change. So, and of course, as usual on my channel, you will find another video under the title guide, the whole song, to help you with the general understanding. So I split this tutorial. If you are really beginners, we can play this song in ballad first, because this is a bolero, and in the second part we'll see also the introduction, like if you're a little bit advanced, we'll see this introduction a little bit more sophisticated than that. I should suggest just the D sharp 5. If you're really beginners, it will be good, and you decide. I mean, it will be, you will have the choice, and it will be up to you. It will up to you. So let's start with we are in the key of C. So I'm talking always in degrees in natural scale. You see, it will be the easiest keys because those are all white notes. So to reach the C to the C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root. So you will always find the major 7 a semitone below. I will give you a trick to make the difference between the major 7 and the 7. Always find between the a half tone below the root, the major 7, and half tone below the major 7, the 7. Why? Because root third fifth, from the fifth you can 1, 2, 3 half tone above. It's a third minor dominant, so C7 for example, and 1, 2, 3, 4 semitone above this fifth. Fifth is just it's a third major, so C major 7 for example, and C7. Okay, it's a trick. If it will be not a trick if it doesn't work on any keys. So of course it works on any keys. So it's very interesting to know that. And so we start by C sharp 5. So scale of G, so not C, G sharp 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. You see, semitone below the root, major 7, and semitone below the G7. So in this case, we just put the sharp 5 instead of the fifth. Okay. So we have the third, that the B, the sharp 5, the D sharp, and the G, the root on the top. So B, E flat, or D sharp, and G. And then we start to sing. So instead of just the triad of A, you see, tanto tiempo disfrutamos de este amor, nuestras almas se acercaron tanto así, que yo guardo tu sabor, pero tú llevas también sabor a mí. Okay, so instead of, we maybe more rich, we're going to use in the 7 in the scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, and root third fifth 7. See, semitone below the major 7. We keep the 7, the 8, the 9, the flat 9. Okay, instead of the root, we're going to use the flat 9, and we inverse the third major and the fifth with the E. You see? Okay. So it will be really more beautiful than just the triad, okay? because we are making the melody with our voice, and we make the accompaniment with our hands. So it will be more interesting to have this harmony. So it's A7 flat 9. So we have the 7, the flat 9, the third major, and the fifth. So it's in fact it's G, B flat, D flat, and E. So 10, and the melody is here. Tanto tiempo disfrutamos. Then we start to sing, okay, in ballad. So I will show you all the chords. Tanto tiempo disfrutamos. F major 7, scale of F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, major 7, 17 below the root, you remember? So root, 7 major, 5th, and major 7. So we have F, A, C, and E. Te amo, and then you have the choice. You have the choice to play a B flat 9 on a triad, just like this. The root will be B flat, okay, on the scale of B flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, flat 5, okay, so flat 5, the 9, the second, the 9, and the 7, root 5th, 7, okay, and then you play the root with your left hand, so B flat, C, E, or that my choice in the guide. You play you forget the 9 instead of you play the root again and the third, 1, 2, 3, okay, like this. So you have the choice like this, like that, okay, or like this. I mean with the 7, the root, the 9. We have choice that with the third instead of the 9, okay, or just a triad with 4 notes, or just a triad with the 7 without the root, the 9. It's up to you. You see, like this, like that, or like this. Me have choice this one. I mean it's a 7 flat 9, flat 5. Sorry. The B flat 7 flat 5, like this. Well, you have the choice, okay? So I don't come back on this choice. I mean, it will be up to you. It's a question of color that you hear, and with your keyboard. I mean, you decide. Okay? So sorry. Tanto A7 flat 9, tanto tiempo disfrutamos, F major 7, te amo, okay, like this or like that, okay, B flat 7, flat 5. Nuestras almas se acercaron, C major 7, root 5th, major 7, so C, E, G, and B. Tanto, you just move with exactly the same space, D minor 7, D, Sun minor 5th, and the 7 on the scale of D. Okay, so we have D, F, A, and C. A C, E minor 7, E on the scale of E, root, Sun minor 5th, and 7. So E, G, B, D, and then you go back to the E flat minus E flat diminished 7, or to build a chord diminished. You start from the scale of E flat, so you keep the root in place. You're descending below a semitone, the 3rd, the 5th, and the 7th, and then you see you can reverse this chord. The E flat can come in on the top, the G flat on the top, and then again, and then again. From this way to this way. Well, it's the same thing. If the E flat is the name of the chord, if the root is E flat, it will be E flat diminished 7. Okay? Like this, like that, like that. Flat diminished. So E flat, G flat, A, and C in this position. and then che io guardo tu sabor, and then we're descending on we go back to the D minor 7, pero tú llevas también G7, root 5th 7 on the scale of G. Remember, semigent below the major 7. It's just only a reverse. The root is coming on the top and the sun major on the top. Okay. D, F, G, the cluster with the B, and then we resolve with sabor a mi. That's the first verse. Okay, with C major 7, C6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So slowly from the start. Tanto tiempo disfrutamos, F major 7, de este amor, like this, B flat 7, flat 5, okay, or with a 9, okay, you understand. Nuestras almas se acercaron, C major 7, tanto D minor 7 a C, E minor 7, E flat diminished 7, que yo guardo tu sabor, D minor 7, pero tú llevas también G7, sabor a mi, C major 7, C6. And then on the guide, I've shown you something was interesting. It's a reverse of this progression. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go back to the D minor and G7. And you resolve with a C major 7 and C6. I mean, instead of to the root position of C major 7, let's have a look. We use this reverse, the root on the top first, and the sun major on the top, C major 7, and then with exactly the same position, you put your hand like this. It's a D minor 7. You keep the 5th and in place, and the 7. The root and the sun minor on the top, the D and the F, you see, and same thing for the E minor, you see, you keep the 5th and the 7, but the root and the sun minor on the top, that the E and the G. So C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, okay, and exactly the same thing with E flat diminished 7, you see. So instead of this, you play it like that. Okay, and then you go back to the D minor 7. You resolve in the root position instead of this position of G7, root 5th 7. Okay, and you resolve sabor a mi. Okay, sabor a mi, sabor a mi. That's the first verse, okay? So, and now with the rhythm with in ballad, okay? Introduction, okay? Yes. Tanto tiempo disfrutamos de este amor, nuestras almas se acercaron tanto así, que yo guardo tu sabor, pero tú llevas también sabor a mí. And then G sharp 5 at the end, B, E flat, G, okay? So and now with if you, it's up to you if you choose this version. Tanto tiempo disfrutamos de este amor, nuestras almas se acercaron tanto así, que yo guardo tu sabor, pero tú llevas también sabor a mí. And then quick G sharp 5. Second verse, okay. Si negaras, same chords, A7 flat 9. Si negaras. So you play a few melodies or not. I mean, you can stay like this. Si negaras, si negaras mi presencia. Or you just put the chord flat like this. Si negaras mi presencia. F major 7 and to vivir, okay, like this, like that, or like this, okay. flat 7, B flat 7, flat 5, bastaria con abbracarte, like this or like that, E, like this or like that, conversar, like this, like that, tonta, or like this or like this, vida yo te di, D minor 7, like this or like that, que por fuerza tienes ya, G7, like this, or root position, sabor, sabor, mi. That changed now because we will have the bridge now. Okay, C, F minor, root, Sun minor in fifth. So we have F, A flat, and C, and then we go back to C. Pam, pam, pam. Okay, F minor, C, F minor, C. So again, the second verse, okay? Si negaras mi presencia, F major 7, en tu vivir, B flat 7, flat 5, bastaría con abrazarte, Si major 7, y conversar, E minor 7, E flat diminished 7, tanta vida yo te di, D minor 7, que por fuerza tienes ya, G7, sabor a mí, C, F minor 7, F minor, just the triad, and C, okay? Or si negaras mi presencia, F major 7 en tu vivir, B flat 7, flat 5, bastaría con abrazarte y conversar, tanta vida yo te di, que por fuerza tienes ya, sabor a mí. 1, 2, okay? C, F minor, C, and then the bridge, no pretendo, G minor 7, root, Sun minor, 3 semitone above the root, the 5th and the 7th, the 5th on the bottom, like this, okay? So F, the cluster F and G, the 7 with the root, the 3rd minor with the B flat and the D. No pretendo ser tu dueño, C7. So, and then you have the choice. You have a passing chord with sharp 5, C sharp 5. Then you can forget or not, you use or not. No soy nada, F, yo no tengo. Then you go back to the C sharp 5, vanidad. Then F6, root 5, 6, F, A, C, D. This is one option. The other option is to use intervals in chromatic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. F, A, G, B flat, A flat, B, and A, C. Okay. Okay. I'm used a lot that. Okay. Those transitions, those turnovers. But if you don't like, you substitute by the F6, okay? For the one who knows my channel, I use a lot of. This is chromatic because it is diatonic when you use exclusively the notes of they're inside the scale of F. But the A flat is not on the scale, so I mean it's chromatic. It's a chromatism. I mean, I'm playing all the notes, but if I'm playing just a note on the scale, this is a note only on the scale of F, so this is diatonic, okay? So, if you don't like, you forget, you play F6, okay? So, again from the start of the bridge. No pretendo ser tu dueño, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad, okay? This option, or the other one, no pretendo ser tu dueño, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad, okay? You have the choice. I mean, this passing between the F7 to the F7, C7 with sharp 5 or not, okay? No soy nada, yo no tengo tan vanidad, okay? And then I carry on. De mi vida, okay? A, B, C, E, de mi vida. A minor 7 again. That's only the 7 which is coming on the bottom, okay? So that's the third minor. So we have G, A, C, E. Okay, de mi vida, doy lo bueno. Okay, with that the D with the third major, the fifth, the 7, and the 9 with the E. So we have F sharp, A, C, and E with the root of D, of course. Okay, de mi vida, doy lo bueno. Okay, and then soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. Okay, soy tan pobre, G7, que otra cosa, D minor 7, puedo dar. And then G, and you resolve with the G sharp 5. G, just root 5th, then G, B, D, and then you resolve like this. Or you have another option to use, but not on the F, but on the G part. The chromatism, G, B, it's options, of course. G, B, A, C, B flat, D flat, and B, D, and then with your two left, you play the root with your left hand, pum, 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 or, and then, or nothing, I mean, que tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. Just you're landing directly on the G sharp 5, okay? So now slowly from the start of the bridge. No pretendo ser tu dueño, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad de mi vida, doy lo bueno, soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar, o puedo dar. Wine. It's up to you. This is so fancy, so you take or not. Okay. Pasarán, sorry, pasarán más de 1000 años, the third verse, muchos más. Okay, same thing, A7 flat 9, pasarán más de 1000 años, F major 7, muchos más, B flat 7, or just a triad, up to you. Yo no sé si tenga amor. It's on, it will be fine on the guide. Instead of that, okay, or that, yo no sé si tenga amor, la eternidad, okay, pero allá tal como aquí, en la boca llevarás. So, if you want to finish the song, llevarás, you stay on G7, SABOR a mí. Okay, just something like this, always arpège, or SABOR a mí, or SABOR a mí. So the F minor, the F with the F flat, E with G, D with F, mi, okay, but you can make a space, get a space, SABOR a mí, or SABOR a mí, that the D flat 9, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root 9. So we have D flat, F, A flat, E flat, D flat, SABOR a mí, and then we resolve summation below with a C major 7, C, E, G, B, D. Okay, SABOR a mí. That's also fancy. That's another option. SABOR a mí. You see the guide. But you can just have the shoes very near like this, SABOR a mí, or SABOR a mí, or you're doubling your right hand, and SABOR a mí. If you want to sing this this reverse, the C or the G, mi, or mi, 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 mi. So if you put on the top, you sing the note on the top. Mi, 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 mi. Okay. So slowly from the last verse. No. If you want to carry on the song, pero allá tal como aquí, D minor 7, en la boca llevarás, okay, sabor a mí. And then you play C, F minor, and then you go back to the bridge. No pretendo ser tu dueño, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad de mi vida, doy lo bueno, soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. Then wine, and then pasarán más, okay? Or if you want to go back to the start, because the song is very short, and another option, you will have the English version. You can enjoy maybe the English version, So Beautiful by Doris Day. Wow, I love this version. And with the English lyrics and the French lyrics, and if you know other language, if you find some lyrics, of course you adapt, okay? But in Spanish, that's the original, of course, because Álvaro Carrillo, it's Mexican. He spoke the Spanish and that the original words. So you have the choice because she's really short, and you decide if you want to stop the here en la boca llevarás sabor a mí, sabor a mí, sabor a mí. It's an option. That's a thousand of possibilities, but it's some few in the square of my tutorials. You have a little bit choice, okay? So now if you are a little bit advanced, let's start you have all the tools for the beginners to make you just play the ballad like this. Pasarán más de 1000 años, muchos más. Yo no sé si tengamos la eternidad, pero allá tal como aquí, en la boca llevarás sabor a mí, sabor a mí, sabor a mí. For example, you see, brain tenderness. So let's start if you're a little bit advanced, okay? So we make a scale of A, B, C, D, E, F, G, okay, and then F major 7, 9, roots at 5th major 7 and 9. So we have F, A, C, E, G, and then G, F, E, no, so sorry, okay, F, E, D, so G, F, C, G, F, E, D, G, F, D, okay, again, that's the importance of the chord, of course, that the B flat minor, okay, so we have B flat, E flat, and the 6 with the G. Bam, 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 F, F, E, E, G, D, C. Okay, C major 7, 9. We have C, E, G, B, and D. And then B, C, D, D minor 7, E minor 7. But you just play the root, okay? Bam, 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 bam. And then the E flat diminished 7. You just move the C on the bottom, okay? C, B, A, C, B, D, A flat, A, B, C, D, and then D D minor 7, bum 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 bum, E C D C E, and then you play D minor 7 9, D F A C E, and then A flat A B C, G6 G B E, D D C C E E A, C major 7, B G A B, G flat G, E minor 7 flat 5, but without the 7, E the root, third minor, E G, the flat 5, B flat, and you resolve on the A. Okay. You see that the normal revolution of E minor 7 flat 5 to is A7, but that the A7 flat 9 to resolve to the root, flat 9 to the root. Okay. But to make an effect, you play the 5th. Okay, let's start from the beginning. In slow motion. Oh, sorry. You can use the 5th inside if you want. Okay. And then tanto tiempo. Okay, and then we start again. Last time. 1 2 3 4 5 6 we start to sing. Tanto tiempo disfrutamos. So now we are as soon as we can to play the root, and we inverse in the bolero the 5th. Okay, so let's start. And we are playing slow motion, and you see the notes. I'm trying to avoid the fingers that you can't see from the top. Okay. Okay. Tanto tiempo disfrutamos. Okay, F major 7. You have the F with the C. De este amor. So we have the flat 5. You see? Okay, instead of the F. But maybe play in the guy. It's not very, because it's really quick. But normally it would be better to play the flat 5. But if you play the 5th, well, see, normally it's this one. It's a flat 5. Maybe I'm making a mistake. I don't remember. Quick again. Tanto tiempo disfrutamos de este amor. Okay, B flat with E. Nuestras almas se acercaron, like this or like that. Okay, C. You just the time to play just the root. Acercaron, tanto así. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, so acercaron tanto así, and then now you have time to play the E and the B. Que yo guardo. E flat diminished 7 instead of the B flat, the 5th, the flat 5, you play the A, okay? Que yo guardo tu sabor, D minor 7, and D with A, pero tú llevas pero tú llevas también G7, like this or like that, G with D, sabor a mi, C with G, okay, and 9 times slowly. Tanto tiempo disfrutamos de este amor, nuestras almas se acercaron tanto así, que yo guardo tu sabor, pero tú llevas también sabor a mí. Okay. Pam, 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 pam. Okay. Pam, 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 pam. Then, boom, you're landing on the C6, and then C sharp 5, and then second verse, si negaras mi presencia sem si en tu vivir, B flat with E, bastaría con abrazarte y conversar, tanta vida yo te di, que por fuerza tienes ya sabor a mí. 1, 2, 3, okay? And now, no pretendo, exactly the same chords, okay? G minor 7, say G with D, ser tu dueño, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad, just time to be, tengo vanidad. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Or you play F6 if you want, if you prefer, okay? Or bam, 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 okay? Pam, pam, pam. And then you play F6, you play F and we C. De mi vida, okay? A minor with E, 7. Doy lo bueno, D with A. At the 5th, you see. Okay. Doy lo bueno, where I am, yes. Soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. So, in fact, you play in time. De mi vida, doy lo bueno. Soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. You just time to play. Soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. Okay, just G, D minor 7, G. Soy tan pobre que with the 7 if you want, or just a triad. Soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. And then you use intervals or not. Bam, 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 or and then F sharp 5 if you want. Okay, or not. I mean, you go directly like this. No pretendo ser tu dueño. No soy nada. Yo no tengo vanidad. De mi vida doy lo bueno. Soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. Okay? Something like this. Well, you say you have the chord, and it depends the rhythm that you play. Or if you don't want to play the C sharp 5 in the middle of C7, you can do something like this. No pretendo ser tu dueño. You stay on the C7. No soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad. You stay on the F and you had the 6, you see? But normally it will be better if you're a little bit advanced. No pretendo ser tu dueño. No soy nada, it's much beautiful. Yo no tengo vanidad. Bam, 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 oh vanidad, no F6. De mi vida doy lo bueno. Soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. Bam, bam, bam. Last verse. Pasarán más de 1000 años, muchos más. Yo no sé si tengamos la eternidad. Okay? And pa pa pam, pero allá. So, E minor 7, pam pam. Okay? Pero allá. Sorry. Pero allá tal como 7 en la boca llevarás. Pam, 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 for example, okay? But if you want to make an arpège, you do what you want, okay? En la boca llevarás. Sabor, sabor a mí. If you want to stop the song and sabor a mí. Sabor a mí. Or just sabor a mí. That's it. But if you want to go back and chain with the other language, I don't have made the song I did, so I can make this the join, but you will do, okay? Pero allá tal como aquí, la boca llevarás. For example, sabor a mí, okay? And then you can play, for example, the bridge. No pretendo ser tu dueño, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad de mi vida, doy lo bueno, soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. And then you can start in other language. For example, you say sorry, I don't have make the text. It would be interesting, but you'll do it by yourself, of course. You can unchain with the other language. Will be exactly the same chords, exactly. Just only the lyrics change, and you have also some other tutorials because I'm speaking without notes. Just only with a spontaneous. It's spontané. What we say in French, this is spontané, and completely free, and you can decide. Maybe I explain badly on this one, but better on the other one. Well, I don't know. I'm talking a natural voice. So the time run. Thank you very much for your. If you have of course, this song, beautiful, so fantastic song. I will play this song all the night. This is so fantastic. Tanto tiempo disfrutamos de ese amor, pa, pa. Nuestras almas se acercaron tanto así, oh so beautiful, que yo guardo tu sabor, pero tú llevas de mí, sabor a mí, pa, pam, 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 and then, so beautiful song. And all during the night. And if you have the curiosity to explore this other content on my channel, there's a lot of songs. This song will be inside a playlist that I've called Chansons intemporelles, intemporal songs in English. And you may be discovering a lot of so beautiful songs. And that's the common point of all the songs. Say I love them, all the songs. So check it out. All the key transpose, key transpose KT0 if it's at 0, like this song in the description. To check it out. If it's because sometimes at the start I've used when some song from Michel Legrand, I remember. I've used, but it was a mistake. I prefer now to make a compromise in the really easy keys like F, like G, like C, or if it's minor on D, or for G, of A, and to avoid the difficult key, because my channel is exclusively for the beginners, and this is only for the fun. This is not for to go on the stage to make gigs. You see, we don't make a gigs with that, but we get pleasure, so I'm sure, because that's a long time I'm singing like this, and this is really fantastic pleasure. Thank you very much. I hope to see you on my channel. And thank you also for the showing of patience and your fidelity. Thank you. Bye bye, and don't forget, it's enjoy. That's the words, universal words. Thank you. Bye bye. See you next time.